Malky, having had a few days now to reflect on lifting the Sky Sports Cup, how big of an achievement was that for the squad?
Well, I think the enormity of it really hit home probably yesterday in the cold light of day, and when the reels of media started coming in, and I think I watched Lizzie's goal about a million times myself. Yeah, that's when it really sunk in to really show what we'd done.
And to write another bit of history for this club and this squad, how much do you feel the group have grown over the last few years?
Well, I think now that that they've won the cup there, and as I said in previous interviews about competing in Europe and all those things, I think what the girls are now learning is that every game creates history. Every 3 points that we get gets us closer to retaining a championship. So the importance of just taking each day in isolation is going to become massive for us over the next 2 or 3 months.
And for the players to handle that game and the occasion in the way they did must have been particularly pleasing for you and the coaching staff.
Yeah, there's an absolute humbleness about the group, but there's an arrogance about them as well. And I think they've got the combination of that bang on just now, where they have belief in themselves individually, but they also have that belief in it when the team comes together. And I think the badge comes into it. I think the Rangers badge comes in, that they know that it's a massive club that they're playing for and they're representing, and it's by them having a real focus and attention to detail in terms of their training and how they live their lifestyles that allows them then to perform on a stage at a high level.
And how do the squad now use that winning feeling as motivation moving forward this season?
Well, I think that's exactly it. I think the feeling of euphoria that each individual, including myself and the staff, got after the success in winning. I think that feeling that sits with you, you want more of it. It's like an adrenaline. It's like a drug. You want to get more success. You want to feel that way again. So I think that'll come into play. And
obviously early in the game, Jenny Danielson came off with a bit of a knock. How is she doing now?
Yeah, she's fine. So because it's a head knock and concussion, our medical staff are over that. So she'll go into that concussion protocol where I think her first day at training will be Saturday this coming week.
And how important now is it for the squad to really turn their focus back to the league and obviously the game against Aberdeen this weekend?
Yeah, well, that's the difficulty with football, that it's never flat lined. You're always spiking. So yeah, we've came off the back of a cup win. We were up to 100 and we've spiked. We're now going to come back down to training, and we're then going to raise the bar again and perform to a high level against an Aberdeen side who are young, fit, and they'll be desperate to get a scalp and beat us. So that's the nature of football, and that's something that we've got to deal with. And again, as I said, we'll deal with that with the processes that we put in place at Rangers Football Club. No difference today. We come back in, we have a regen session today, and then we'll get back into our preparation Wednesday, Thursday, and for looking ahead to the Aberdeen game.
And you touched on Aberdeen a bit there. They've obviously had a change in coach too. Are you expecting a different challenge from them this time?
Well, I think in every game, there's even the game in Sunday there, Aberdeen Football Club, really were trying to find a solution themselves to try and compete against us, and they changed their formation 2 different ways. And the success for myself was that the girls managed to identify that on the park and problem solved it. And we're actually second half, I thought we handled the ball a lot better, given the fact that Hibs had changed their shape.
And obviously it's the final game of 2022. How positive would it be for the group to head into that winter break with another strong victory in the league?
Well, I think it's a must. I think the standards are high. We spoke to the group again this morning about the more success that you get, the more pressure that people try to mount on you. So it's about us making sure that we're getting the results, we're winning, and that we're handling any pressure that comes our way.